Welcome to the first ERPnext conference Europe, this time here in Frankfurt. Thank you everybody for coming. It's exciting that so many people are here. We still have about 10 people that are missing that will join us, but we decided to start so we can get going. We have about 40 people who've come today here. From 12 countries. We have participants from all over Europe. We have participants from Canada, obviously, participants from India. And we even have a participant from Indonesia who's joining us today. So the last conference was in Mumbai. There have been 3 conferences so far. They have the annual ERPnext conference there. And I've participated twice, and the last time I've been there, I thought it would be very nice to bring this to Germany or to Europe in general, because not everybody has the opportunity to go to Mumbai. And we made the plan and we pulled it off, and here we are all together. Everybody is interested in ERPnext, and this is what we'll spend the next 2 days with. The reason we decided to organize the conference is that ERPnext is an international product. ERPnext is with Frappe, a service that you can sign up for. You can use it on the cloud hosting platform. But there's some, or in our opinion, we found some issues that we wanted to make it suitable for Europe. So we believe that it has everything to do that, but there are some European-specific things that are important for the European community. And the European community is not just us as a small company and telling Rushab and the guys at Frappe what we want, but we want to listen to everybody who's here and to see what is important to us. What have you found? What have you seen? And where would you like this project to go? And we want this conference as a platform for this, a platform for discussion, a platform for new ideas, and for you to get to know ERPnext, but not only the system from what you've seen online or the tutorials that you read or participating in the discussion forum, but also to talk to the developers directly, to be able to face-to-face meet and understand what this is all about. So the next 2 days are basically separated into rough blocks. Today's the developer workshop. We will focus on how can you customize ERPnext to suit your needs. We will start with introductions after I'm done with this short welcome, so we can get to know you. So we can associate you with what are you doing, how far are you along. Then Rishabh will give a presentation about ERPnext that he's prepared. Nabin, who's also there, who's sitting there in the back right now, will show us how to customize ERPnext on an entry level. So we're starting at the conference. We want to see, who are you? What is ERPnext? How can I customize it? In the sense of you, how can you customize it to suit your needs? And we will progressively go deeper into it. And we will see how deep we can go, how detailed or how technical this will be. It's important for us that those of you who are experienced in ERPnext can get a deeper look into it, because now you have the chance to talk to the developers face to face. But it's also important to us that those of you who are not developers or who are in the beginning stages of development also take a lot home. So at 1 o'clock we'll have a lunch break. Until then, please feel free. We have a lot of breakfast here for you, coffee and small pastries. Just take it whenever you want. In general, the whole conference, or if you want to call it the meetup, should be pretty relaxed. So feel free to move around, feel free to ask questions. If you have something interesting to show, also, you can feel free to come up. After the lunch break, which will be around 1 o'clock, and we have to see how exactly it goes with the timing. We want to go a little bit deeper into development, starting the Frappe bench. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's okay. Don't worry. Creating a custom app, all of this. And the second part of today is supposed to be more of a Q&A. You have an issue, you have a question, it's interesting to everybody. Let's try to answer it. That can be something programming related or a challenge that you've seen. We just have to see how it goes. So the beginning is more light, and this afternoon it's going to be a little bit more detailed. If we see that people say, hey, this is way too detailed for us, we have 2 more rooms. We can also split the group, and we can say, hey, I'm really not too interested in the development aspect of it. Let's just talk about how to use it. If that is something people are interested in, you can come up to us in the lunch break, and we can discuss, and we can split the group if necessary. So in this room, we would go on into further development, and on one of the other rooms, we would go with lighter stuff, customization, custom reporting, or just general questions about commercial aspects of it. So tomorrow, the conference starts at 10. The conference is going to be more about talks, going to be more about giving presentations and to learn more about the strategy. Today we're going to be more focused on how can we use it, how can we implement, how can we customize it. Tomorrow will be more strategic. Where is ERPnext going? What is ERPnext trying to achieve? What's going on with the foundation, and how can we bring it to Europe? So I sent out the survey asking what you expect from today. This was very important to Rushab, and I've summarized that. One question was, what are the available features? And I want to see basic development. We'll definitely cover that. Another question, and I've summarized those questions. There was a lot of feedback, and I've just put it into a few points. More information about customization and tips and best practices, and exactly this is why we're also here. Tips to get some little tricks. Maybe it's something that you're really facing a challenge and you don't know how to do it. It could be that the answer is, oh, this is very simple. This is how you do it. Or I know a company that does exactly what you need. We were talking about it yesterday, and it was, I think, how many? 3 people are working on a FedEx implementation? Maybe more. So there's currently 3, 4, who knows how many companies who are working on a shipping integration to make it possible to print shipping labels and to have tracking. This is also for that, to network and see, hey, okay, you're a manufacturing business. What have you done? How can we work on this together? Who's using ERPnext in Germany and how to adapt it to German requirements? Okay, you can strike through Germany, you can put in Slovenia or wherever you're from. I think European challenges are pretty similar. And there's German accounting standards, but I doubt that Austrian or Swiss accounting standards are massively different. I'm sure they're different, but they're probably more likely similar than the Anglo-Saxon system. Better understanding of the development cycle, developer point of view, and best practice. Again, you see best practice shows up a bunch of times. So how do I actually do this? Okay, I can customize this, but what are best practices for how do I document this? Where do I develop this? How do we maybe work as a team? And this is also, we're going to try to answer these questions. And this is very important, basically networking, talking to existing users, understanding their uses and application of ERPnext in their organization. I think the lunch break is always interesting when you mix and mingle, but also when you ask questions to see, how are people doing this? The funniest answer was this one: no expectations. I'm just interested. Let's see, So also this is good. So I would like to start with an introduction. So I'll introduce myself, and then I think we'll just go start here. So my name is Dominik Ottenbreit. I'm the CEO of ISO Electronic. We're an electronics manufacturing firm located about 1.5 hours west of here. Hence the location. Frankfurt is the next metropolitan area for us. Go ahead, it's fine. We use ERPnext. We're implementing it to replace our current existing ERP system. I will talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. And yeah, we're in close contact with FAPE, and we're going to use it as our main ERP system.